Hello, YouTube. We're back in Digimon World Next Order Part 6. This is the Steam playthrough. As you can tell by the save data, it's been almost a year since I've played it. So there's a couple things to catch you up on. I just kind of forgot about this game. I got busy, and then I started playing other Digimon games instead. Digimon World Adventure, the PSP game that goes through the story of Digimon World 1. Digimon World 2 Alternative, which is a quality of life mod for Digimon World 2. I did Digimon Forbidden Memories, which is a Forbidden Memories ROM hack that turns all the cards into Digimon cards. All great series. You should check them all out. Today I'm doing a kind of a Digimon day. Playing a couple different Digimon games just to kind of mix it up because I'm going on vacation next week and I don't... so I'm not going to be able to stream too much or at all. And I wanted to give some you guys some stuff to watch in the meantime. So how do I explain this? We're currently doing something called the birthday stream. You may be seeing that timer at the top and being like, "What is that timer?" Well, unlike Digimon, the movie, our war game, you're not in danger of a missile hitting when that timer hits 0. Instead, I did a fun little activity on my birthday. My birthday was December 20th. I did a little special thing because I was turning 31, where I was like, for every $31 donated, I'll extend the stream by an hour. It's March 9th today, and the birthday stream is still going. So, yeah, we're on day 49 of the birthday stream. So that's the timer is. But I figured I would go back to Next Order, see if there's some renewed interest for it. I am playing with mods now. I meant to bring up or keep the list up so I knew which mods I had. Hold on, I can find it pretty easily. Just so people are curious, I'll link the Nexus mods page in the description. But one thing I wanted to bring up is that there's kind of a mod tool in this game now. I think it was created fairly recently. It's BEP, I think INEX. But basically, you download that, you drop it in the Digimon World Next Order files that you can get from just opening local files from Steam. There's tutorials on this. I'm not just rattling it off, so that just hoping that you'll figure out what I mean. You should check the Nexus mods page for a tutorial. But basically, you just drop it in the plugins folder and you go. So the ones I have installed are these are made by Sid Montague. Made a bunch of these, and I think someone else. I have the page up. I don't want to forget their name. Yuko Shome I think it's Yuko Shome. So these are created by them. Those are the two people that I download the mods from. I will say that Sid Montague made these mods. I think some of these are somewhat recent. Let me go by date published. Yeah, so two of the mods, See All Items and Unlock All Requirements, were made by Sid less than a month ago. So there must be something new that made it possible to do more mods, or maybe he just got the urge to make more. So that's pretty cool. I just happened to check it today. I didn't know that he made these. But there's always running, so that the new sprint function is just permanently toggled. There's a instant care menu, so when you hit the square to open up the menu, it just instantly opens. There's inventory expander, which makes it so that there's not a cap on items. I think that affects resources as well. There's one hit resource, so when you go to those gathering points, now you just hit it once, it gives you all the resources that you would have gotten if you hit it multiple times, 5 times. See all items, which means that you can see items in the field from further away, so it increases the draw distance just in the items. And unlock all requirements. So you know how when you praise your Digimon and stuff, sometimes they'll give you a hint about Digivolution that they can unlock. This just makes it so that you can just see all of them right out of the gate. I've played this game a lot. I think this is my 3rd or 4th playthrough of this game. So I don't, I'd rather just not look at a guide. So having that available in game is really, really nice. So that's what we're doing. And like I said, I'll link this stuff in the description. I just wanted to give you guys an overview before I got ripped and rolling here. Also, I mentioned this before I started streaming. There is I was having some VSync issues with this game, but only on one of my monitors. I don't really have an answer to that. So if you're having screen tearing in your game, I hope you don't. This is the answer. I solved it by switching to a different monitor. I don't know if there's a better solution. So look out for that, I suppose. Also, I think the game is going to be just like the tiniest bit squished, so I can fit like this whole left side of the screen. But the resolution should make it so it's okay. But yeah, let's get going. I don't remember what we were doing, if you can believe it. It's been a year. So I remember I had ShineGreymon and masterminds, and I could see anything on the screen. I couldn't see anything on the screen. Yeah, that's always fun. Let's check in with Bodemon. Talmon comes and plays with me sometimes. Right. Digimon leader's been organizing everybody at the Ogoni Wasteland. Okay, so we got a still Leomon. Plant like Digimon trying to protect something in the Ogoni Wastelands near the castle, I think. I don't remember who that's referring to. Near the castle. It's not Vegiemon, is it? There's Digimon waiting for you at Mod Cape. Shiki, don't waste any time. Go see it. Who's waiting for me at Mod Cape? I've definitely lost the plot on who I've unlocked, which is bad. Oh, wait. Sorry, we're going to start soon. I forgot. It's a new day. I got to pick up my daily quest. Hey, Craig, what's going on? Chat, what's your experience with Next Order? You guys big Next Order fans? Big Next Order heads? Are you Also, I guess I should just register my Digimon just so I have someone. Get some free points if possible. Are you guys big Digimon Next Order fans? Are you World fans? Are you story fans? I personally think Next Order is currently the best Digimon game available. I think Hacker's Memory is second, but I think currently Digimon World Next Order is the best. So I'm very happy to come back and play it again. Oh, we had to go to Mod Cape anyway. Go to Ship 2.0 Mod Cape. Get 2,000 points. Cool. Judge your plays rather than my run through. Next Order is amazing though. My first playthrough has a lot of views. Actually, this is some. I think I probably also if I repeat things that I repeat. If you're like watching this in playlist and I repeat things from like the first couple parts, it's been a year. Like I'm sorry. It's just gonna happen. I apologize. I don't want it to happen, but it will. Actually, real quick, let me show this off. So normally this takes a couple hits to get all the resources here. Click it once, or actually no, this one only has one. So this is a bad example. Immediately fucking up. So if we go over here, this one I think the water normally takes 5. So if we pull this, target it once, just got 25 Digiwater and a card. That's it. Done. Only have to hit it once. So nice. Let me check the items here. So yeah, okay. So it only affects the materials. So like you'll see the material, or oh, maybe this just didn't work. I thought this was supposed to increase my inventory, but maybe it just isn't working properly. There are some mods that require like another plugin to use that I just didn't have time to set up. So there are more mods I'm not using. Like you can, I think there's one for replacing all of the Agumon and Gabumon VA with the English voice actors, which I think is available as like free DLC. But I didn't install that one. This game's so pretty. It's so weird to like play like a modern Digimon game again. I also don't think I can check the Digivolution requirements on these two because they're megas, but we'll check it if they eventually pass. I kind of just set this up pretty quickly because I was trying to prepare a couple different games, so I had to work fast. Also, I should probably just like, am I going to Mod Cape the long way? Is that my plan here? I guess so, right? As I get used to the game again. Man, I love this game. I really hope they do just like make another world game, or at least just like port it to PS5. Let me platinum it again. But like maybe don't make me get all the cards this time. Just like as a goof. Like wouldn't it be funny if I didn't have to get all the cards this time? Wouldn't that be a fun joke? If like you didn't have to run around for days and days collecting all the cards, even if you've done everything else in the game. Also trying to expand your Tamer XP. Wouldn't that be like a fun joke? If only. But yeah, so Next Order is my favorite game in the Digimon series. And then on Hacker's Memory would be next. I don't know what's after that. I don't think Cyber Sleuth I think is a good game, but it's pretty average overall. So I don't know if I would put Cyber Sleuth third. Maybe Redigitize I might do, because Redigitize is good as a good iteration of like the formula based on Digimon World 1. But I'm not sure. I also like Digimon World DS, but that can be kind of hard to replay too, because the DS is a terrible system. At least to emulate. Digimon or Next Order Graphics Digimon World 1 game. I mean, they could do that and it wouldn't be that hard, but it's just like I think I'd rather, just because of how limited the Digimon resources are, I think I'd much rather they just like made a new world game instead of remaking Digimon World 1, because Next Order is kind of a soft reboot of 1. They follow a lot of the same tracks. If we go to our top 3 games, World Dusk, Hacker's Memory, and Survive. I do like Survive a lot. I think Survive soured on me a little bit. Because being a completionist, I went to do all of the Digimon Survive like routes, when realistically the only routes in that game that matter are the, what is it, Valor? Is that what it is? The red one? The Courage route? I forget what they called it in game. That's the only one. That and the True route are the only ones that like matter. The other ones have some fun stuff in it, but the problem with playing all 4 routes is that they copy a lot. Like there's a lot between those 3 routes that is exactly the same. Like I would say it's like 20% of the game is changed when you do different routes, which is not enough, because it just got really repetitive playing the same ones, almost to like a crazy point. Like to a weird point where like the plot changes and like some of the stuff is like way more positive, but then they still copy the story beats from like when everything was bad. I'm trying to say this so I don't spoil it for anyone, but like there's some confusing plot points because like they'll just like randomly get like really mad at their Digimon with like no reason to get mad at them or like to distrust them. It just kind of comes out of left field in like the True route, because like some things changed, so it doesn't make sense anymore. But then like it's the same in all 4 routes, and it just gets really old. I don't know. I've got some minor picks with it, and I also think the gameplay wasn't too hard. Like it got frustrating at certain points, but it like wasn't. I wouldn't call it a hard game by any means. And I like not enough where like the difficulty needs to change. I don't know. I think like my big thing with Digimon World 1, or I'm sorry, with Digimon Survive, is that so much of that game was like a good like blueprint, where it's like if they made a sequel, there's so many like minor tweaks that they could make to like make it a really, really good game. But you know, I don't know if we'll get a sequel to it, so that's the problem. Want to give us the Digimon game that gives us the hybridization with our Mons? You want a Power Rangers game? Next Order, Digimon 4, Digimon 3 is my top 3. So let's break into this, Craycon. When you say Digimon 4 is in your top 3, did you are you okay? Do you need like a hug or something? Like that doesn't sound right. I think it's safe to say we know we won't get a sequel to it. I mean, I think yeah. Wasn't it Habu's big thing, like he was pushing, where he said like if he made a sequel he could make it, he has like a lot of ideas he could still use, but he's no longer with the company anymore, so I don't think that that's happening anymore, unfortunately. Wasn't the next Digimon game following the Olympus 12? I'm eager for that. Yeah, there's been rumors about the next story game is going to be focused on the Olympus 12, but like like they've said that for a couple years now, and we haven't seen anything on it. We've had no hints about it. We've had no hints about the story. We've had no hints about the gameplay. They haven't shown any gameplay. They haven't announced a release date. So like, with the way the game industry is going right now, there's like an equal chance that that game has already been canceled, and they're going to reveal that in like a footnote today. Because today is I guess some confusion for people who are watching like the upload later. Digimon Con is today. Digimon Con 2024. Previously, the last 2 years for Digimon Con have been pretty not good. Everyone is just like, hey, and I'm waiting for a new anime or I'm waiting for a new game, and they consistently deliver neither. They're like, hey, what if we told you we've got some new Vital bracelets? Or they'll be like, oh, guess what? We're announcing an online novel. I'm like, okay, you didn't need to make a presentation for that. You could have just shadow dropped it. It's fine. So I'm not very confident at all. I think we're in a rough spot, Digimon wise. I need them to just tell me a release date for a game, or like say like here's a new anime. I don't even care like what the anime looks like. Like maybe I won't watch it, but just like I just want to know they're doing something. Like I was talking about it in the last game we were playing, when we were playing Digimon Adventure, but I was like, I think I'd rather they targeted like a cyber sleuth like style game where it's like they're like teenagers or like late teens, early adults for the game, but I don't know if we'll get that. Digimon World 4 was one of my most played PS2 games. Ooh. You're getting kind of wrecked here, guys. Am I not prepared? Where are all my items? Why don't I have any items? What happened here? I don't have any recovery discs. No. I was woefully unprepared for this fight, it turns out. Okay, wait. We got this. Only Digimon World 4 is one of my most played PS2 games. Digimon 3 is purely based on watching a run of it, unless I'm thinking of Digimon 2, which was the one with Galmon as a starter. Which was the one with Galmon as a starter? Not Digimon World 3 or 2. I think Data Squad has Galmon as a starter, or Digimon World DS. Might be thinking of. Who am I saving here? I guess we'll save Rosemon. They're gonna get hurt. I can already tell that Grand Quagmon's gonna get hurt after this. No burst. Yeah, they're. I think they just evolved when I did this last time. Yeah. That makes sense. I get why they're hurt. I'm not happy about it. I could be better. Ooh, do I have medicine on me? Okay, he's fine. I should probably go back though. I guess these are like fresh megas. Is this my first generation still? Because that would explain a lot of this. They wanted me to go to mod ship 2.0. I think that's the other direction. Also, I don't remember what Darkmon's thing is. You need a Mancho Leomon, right? Might have been DS. Might have been did it have DS style graphics? Yeah, that's Digimon World DS then. What else am I thinking of? But yeah, I think I'm still trying to think of what my third favorite game would be. Like I guess Redigitize. I like Digimon World 1, but it's pretty rough. It's not very polished. And then 2 I don't really like. I think 2 has some good moments, but it long overstays its welcome. 3 is good, but has so much padding and filler that is very annoying the more times you play it, I think. 4 is a travesty. 4 is a crime against nature. Data Squad's fine. I think it's pretty mid, though. I think it's pretty, like, average. And the English voice acting is pretty bad if you, like, are a big fan of the Japanese dub. And then, I'm trying to think. What's the next game that come out after that? We had a long break between games. Like, there's Rumble Arena and Digital Card Battle as well, but I'm not huge fans of those either. Like, Rumble Arena is fine, but it's not really a single-player game. And I don't really like Digital Card Battle. All-Star Rumble is also bad. Rumble Arena 2 is kind of weird. I think I don't like it as much as Rumble Arena 1. Even though it's, like, a better game mechanically. And then, I'm trying to think of what else came out. I don't remember the rest of the games. Redigitized, Digimon Adventure. I've played both of those. I think they're both really good. But I think Redigitize would probably take it. Yeah, because then it would be Cyber Sleuth. I mean, I guess Survive, right? I did like Survive. Like I said, I think I just like got sick of it. Also, female protagonist. Let's go. Yeah, I decided to mix it up. I have played most of the Digimon games. I've never played the WonderSwan games, and I've kind of been thinking about it recently if I should like look those up. I don't know how they play. But like I imagine it would not be very difficult to emulate a Wonderswan at this point. So I've been debating it. I've been like, it could be fun. It could be different. But I think I want to not really look at that until I finish Digimon Adventure. Because I've got enough games on my plate. So I don't want to. I don't want to like just like start and not finish like all of them. I'd rather at least get through a couple of them. The resource gathering thing is so nice. Being able to just do it once. Manage a Digimon version of capsule monsters. I mean, we kind of got that with Survive, but like way better. Like we got the combat style at least. But not like an actual like I don't want to do like the trapped in the game style thing with Digimon game. Digimon doesn't the original Isekai doesn't need that. I really wonder how many times I've played this game now though. I think this is like my 4th or 5th time playing this game. I think I did 2 seasons on the channel. So I played it originally at launch. I did a season 2 later. I think I started season 3 and then didn't finish it. Is this season 3? I don't actually know. I've played it to completion on the Vita. Almost. The only thing I'm missing in the Vita version is some endgame stuff. I have to get my Tamer XP, so I get to level 50, and I have to get the cards, both of which will just come with like time and grinding. But I put that down because I wanted to. Originally, I planned to make Digimon World on my actual Vita. my actual Vita. I had originally planned to make the all Japanese version of Next Order my 200th platinum, but I decided I would make it my 300th instead because I got tired of grinding for it. I basically I had to stop playing other games so I didn't accidentally get a platinum for 200, and that was kind of impeding my fun. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna not do this. I'll wait for 300 when I have like more motivation. I still get to platinum it. It's a good game. Hard platinum. It's pretty rare too, I think. I think it's at like 5 or 6% of people platinum it, which is very low. Because I think like an average game, you'll see a platinum rate of like 20 to 30%. So it's pretty rare. Which does make sense. It's got a lot of grinding. I've just got like a weird worm in my brain that makes me like a completionist. Dee say man, you like treasure? I bet you do. Truth is, a great pirate of Digi Seas finally wound up here after his last voyage. According to legend, the captain retired from the seas and lives here to this day. Super valuable holy chalice hidden somewhere around here. That's where you come in, buddy. What'd you look for the holy chalice? We can sell it and split the profits 50-50. Sure. Dee sounds like you get the picture. So get this. I heard the holy chalice was actually hidden, stashed away by the crazy strong Digimon pirate captain by the name of Vikemon. Doesn't someone else want me to talk to Vikemon? Is it someone in like the snow region? I don't like that I keep saying like, oh, I've played this game so many times. Then immediately I'm like, I don't remember anything about this game. Also, I'm so low on items. What happened? Why did I leave in such a weird state last time? I did get my my points though, which I'll take. Woo! Is that the first one of those I completed? Bring Vikmon's treasure. Bring me the holy chalice. Split with these. Don't run. Can you get my body block, which Monzemon took? Monzemon's probably somewhere in Bunny Resort. Have I done that one yet? Battery in my mic. So you got Meiji battery from the power plant in High Plains. I don't remember how much of these I've done. I guess an easy way to check is just look around the town. Okay, so we clearly got Edamon. Oh, I haven't built the other Digimon shop yet. That's crazy. Interesting. Oh, and I haven't built the lab yet either. I think the lab comes a little bit later, so that's not that surprising. And I imagine the dojo is pretty bare bones. Or actually, wait. What do we got in the dojo? Yeah, it's just Grapleomon. So we still need to get, who is it? I think is Antilamon one of them? I think Grand Coagumon is one. I think Grand Coagumon is one. I think Leomon is one too. No, Leomon does something else in this version. I forget. Well, we'll see. Who's on sale today? I want to know who's on half price. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's Renamon. I don't need a training buff right now. I do need bonds, though. How much does this cost? Oh, I don't have that much money. I did pick up some things I can sell, though. Hopefully that was enough bond. Oh, okay, yeah. So now we can Digi EXE. I wonder who these two turn into. Probably Rosemon Burst Mode, if I had to guess. But I need to unlock Paildramon, so I can unlock Ultras, because I think that's the only way you can get Ultras. Let's see. What did I pick up? Have this fish. Have this drink. I might keep that because I don't know if... no, we can sell it. I don't need these. I don't need these. I don't need these. I don't need these. I do need best meat because it's good, but I'm going to use it for money right now. I think there's a Fugamon who collects these lemons, so maybe I'll just keep that for right now. And Digistocks, I think I still need 2. Alright. Made a little bit of money. But not a lot. I was really struggling here. I wonder if I just kept like trying to blast through the game without like actually doing anything. Chad, I got another question for you. Are you more of like a story Digimon player, like a Digimon World, like Cyber Sleuth, Digimon World DS, Dawn, Dusk? Are you like one of those people, or do you... I don't like the way I said one of those people. Are you one of those people, or are you more like a world player? Like you like Digimon World 1, Digimon World Redigitized, Digimon World Next Order? Or are you someone who just likes all Digimon games? You just kind of play whatever strikes your fancy? Story? It's fair. Stories are pretty traditional JRPGs. More like a world player, but I like them all. That's fair too. I definitely like the World Series more. But sorry, I said World Series, and if my girlfriend's listening, she probably just, you know, what? I think I like the World ones more, and I think I like I do like the story games though. I think, like I said, I really like Hacker's Memory a lot. Hacker's Memory took every problem I had with Cyber Sleuth and just improved on it, changed it, or made it much better. I think it's a very, very solid series. I like both. Hell yeah. Based. I'm currently building something, right? Oh, I'm fixing Gigimon's house, right? What am I missing here? I can't upgrade the square. The square takes forever to upgrade, and it's also not permanent, so I don't really like doing that one. I need more Digi Greatwood for the warehouse. I need a lot for the sender. I feel like I just need to, like, kind of explore. I can make the stock market go up. That might be worth it. I think I might just need to, like, wander around for a while. Yeah, I think I might just, like, should go take a lap around the world just to see what's different, see what's changed, try and earn some money along the way. Because, like, I don't really remember the state of the world I left it in. Ideally, I also want to make my Digimon strong enough to go beat Paildramon, because, like I said, that would be super fucking clutch, because then we can Teenage Evolve. I think he's pretty tough, though, if I remember correctly. I think you have to beat him twice, right? You beat him once, and then he sets your Digimon's HP to, like, 1/5 of their starting HP, or their full HP, and then you have to fight him again. So maybe I'll just, like, train a little bit before the night ends, and then I'll come back the next day. My girlfriend is the phrase that makes my ears perk up, not World Series. Fair. Is it because you're an amazing girlfriend and I love you deeply, and you are the light of my life? You make my world brighter? Is that why? Or is there, like, another reason? So, Chad, how's the audio? You guys hearing the ambient music and stuff? It seems like it's a little quiet. I want to make sure you can hear the Digi vibes.
Are you ready?
What do you guys need? Probably more health, I feel like, at this point. I feel like you guys were getting kind of knocked around. Side quest montage? The cool thing about Digimon World is that it's kind of like side quest the game. Like side quests are how you progress the main story. All I hear is the Cupidars flying around. I can't hear the game at all. Fair. I will not apologize for being in a fantastic relationship. You too can get there. I believe in all of you. It happened to me. It can happen to you. Should probably eat.
Ready?
What do you guys want?
Time to eat.
I mean, I really can't hear the game audio. It is pretty quiet. Let me see if I just boost it in the volume mixer. Because I think I have it pretty low. Yeah. Bump that up a little bit. Let's see. Also, no. I mean, I really can't hear it. It's pretty funny. Let me know if it gets too loud. Ideally, you want to be able to make out what everyone is saying, and you want to be able to hear the music and the sound effects, but also it's not like... At no point should it be louder than I am. Is the perfect volume mix. If at any point you think I'm mumbling and you can't hear me, or the game is too loud, let me know immediately. It's a very easy fix. It was kind of happening with Digimon World 2 Alternative, where there were a couple points where I was too quiet, and I was like, "This could have been fixed, chat. We could have saved this we could have solved this together." Oh, now there's no audio because I'm not clicked in. Whoops. You guys get hungry when you wake up, and you act like it's my fault. Like you're getting all yelly at me, and I'm like, I didn't do anything here.
Who's hungry? Time to eat.
Yeah. What's the button to teleport again? Start. Okay. We'll go here. Hello. That's fine. I'll take free items. Ooh, nice. Got an aubergine. Okay. Got some more meat. Oh, was I using this for fun? Was I using this for money? That sounds like something I would do. Let's do some training here. I forget how to do it though. How do I till the fields again? Is it Tanmon? Yes. Okay. It's all coming back to me. Chat, just for my sanity, is the audio okay now? Are we alright? Are we Gucci? Let's run. Oh, right. Digimon's house is done. So now we should get better items from the daily item kind of drops you can get. I don't think it affects anything else, though. I think that's all. My main goal whenever I play this game is just kind of make sure that, like, I'm never waiting for an upgrade. I kind of just want to make sure that there's, like, always an upgrade, like, in the process of being built. Hear it, like, background music while I clean work. Perfect. Alright, let's, hold on, that's not the daily quest, that's right. Who gives items? Is it Koromon? World Toilet, Autopilot. Okay, some good stuff. It's slightly better than it was before. Let me sell some of this so I can get some money back. I should check the stock market too. See if Edamon is ready to pay me. If I remember correctly, the stock market in this game is not good. It takes so fucking long for the stock market in this game to bear fruit effectively. I think it's pretty much where, like, you'll only profit off it like once or twice a playthrough. If that. I think in my Vita playthrough, I still haven't sold my socks because they still haven't been, like, profitable. And I've gone like an entire playthrough. Oh, I currently just don't own any. Okay, well, that also works. I don't really have that much money, but I can buy these. Oh, I think. Oh, okay. When you improve the stock market, you can afford more. So you can, like, buy more at a time, going up to 99 eventually. All right, well, I'll grab some. Just or maybe it's like per day. I don't remember, but I'll improve it a little bit. Oh, it might be Grand Quagmon's wings. Sorry, I was, like, listening in. I was like, is he panting? Is he about to die already? I feel like I just got to know him again. But I don't know. I can't tell. Get rid of that. Put the normal ones away. I think that's probably fine. We have a little bit more HP, a little bit more HP. So, or a little more HP, a little more MP. So we should be able to just, like, wander around now. All right, let's hit the streets. Let's see what's going on. I gotta remember to pop open the map from time to time. I don't remember. Oh, right, the stars are gathering spots. I think it shows like an exclamation point if there's a Digimon here. Okay. Nothing here so far. Also, I totally forgot. When I'm gathering materials, I should really I forgot to try and see if I could build something else. One thing I have to remember is that I can make camp and then it'll like bundle my items so it's easier to grab more. I have to remember that, or I have to remember to like teleport back to the city every so often. Bonsoir. Hey Sarv, what's going on? Is bonsoir? Is that good evening? Is my French? Am I remembering my French well enough? Or is that bon nuit? I think bon nuit might be good night. I did take French at one point. I don't think my French is as good as my Spanish, but it's not terrible. I think I can do okay with French. You guys remember last week, or maybe earlier this week, time is ephemeral and doesn't make sense. Soir is evening. Okay, nice. Nuit is night. Nice. Hell yeah. Still got it. Do you guys remember last video when I read a comment someone left in Spanish and I was like, oh, I actually understand what this means. Like, oh shit, I do still read Spanish. Nice. I think I downplayed it at the time, but that genuinely did make me feel really happy. I was like, oh fuck, like 8 years of Spanish aren't worthless. I have like very bare minimum like core skills. Nice. So I'm gonna just take a walk to the right for now. We're gonna go through the desert. I think I'll go to the Agunio Wastelands. I don't know the best place for me to visit right now. I should check to see, because I think there are a couple of things I can still do in the Wastelands. So we'll check that out. I think there's a mod to increase the draw distance in this game too. Like so you can get further away from the camera, and I didn't find it, so I didn't end up installing it. I don't know if it's like a DLL file like the others are. Okay. So I'll feed you guys now. Oh, I think I see how this works now. So instead of like waiting for your Digimon to get in front of you, it just like opens the menu instantly. That is really nice. There aren't like any like huge mods yet. Like I think the biggest mod I have right now is the only have to click on the gathering spots once thing. Like nothing too crazy. I still, more than anything in the world, want a randomizer for this game. Nothing would make me happier. I feel like I could get a lot of good videos out of this with a randomizer, but you know, I don't think it's as possible anymore. I think the last time I remember hearing about that is they were using the models from Digimon Masters because they were easy use for like because they were well built enough, and then I guess like the Digimon modding Discord got hit with a DMCA for using the models and are like hyper vigilant about watching them now, which by the way, terrible, absolutely terrible like way to do that. Like why would you, like, hey, you know our incredibly niche product that relies on us having like whales pay a bunch to like keep the game running? What if we like pissed off some of the people in that community? I'm like, the Digimon community is already small and you're trying to like, this is the community that you want to like upset? Are you an idiot? Like who the fuck gave that order? Who was like, let's go after them for modding? I'm like, they're not even modding your game. They're modding other games. Like, so weird. Too Dark Virus. Oh, how long have you been standing in front of me and something I must look into? Well, you see, essentially, okay, so I can't do him yet. I think I probably mentioned this before, but after playing the Vita version, this version's kind of confusing sometimes. So, in the Vita version, a Digimon won't appear on the map until you meet the requirements to recruit them already. But in this version, they can appear way earlier, and they'll just kind of be like, oh, sorry, I'm busy, come back later. Which I think is worse. Like, I think it's better gameplay-wise if they only appear after you've unlocked the requirements, because it's very frustrating to, like, talk to them, and they're being like, I'm not ready for you. Like, I forget what Arrow Vegemon's requirements are. I think it's, like, level, like, 3 in the lab, which is, like, pretty late game, because it requires high-level materials and, like, other Digimon that are, like, harder to get. but like he's just sitting on that ship for like most of the game. So it feels so weird. But then the flip side is that when I was playing the Vita version, I kept like running into that area to see if he'd spawned yet. He wouldn't spawn. I'd be like, fuck. And then I'd have to like leave and come back. It's weird, but some of your recruiter will basically go away, do something else first. Yeah, but they don't even tell you like what to do first. Like it'd be really cool if it was just like, oh, sorry, come back later. And then just said like in parentheses, try upgrading the lab. Like just give like a hint. Like I'm pretty happy with game design as a whole has kind of moved towards like keeping hints and stuff in the game. Like there are exceptions, right? Like there are some games that like the whole point is that they don't do it. Like I would say Elden Ring is one of those games where a lot of Elden Ring is like talking to other people in the community or like discovering stuff on your own, or you can just look up a guide, but it's like it's not very accessible in game, but again, it's by design. And then so there's stuff like that, but then there's other games that like will just tell you in the menu, but like, oh, you can find them here. Like if they do another world game, I hope that instead of having like Bodemon like talking to someone to like figure out where you should go next, I hope there's just like a quest list, and it'll either be like question mark, or it'll say something like try recruiting some Digimon in this region to try and unlock this or something. Like it's just, I don't know. I don't think I don't think it's bad to like tell people where to find info in your game. I don't think that's a bad thing. Like I feel like there's a lot of relics from like the strategy guide era where people will just, or like game devs will just like be obtuse just because that's what the games they played growing up did, even if it doesn't make any goddamn sense. Other Ring is pretty bad with quest progression. You can actually accidentally skip the first parts of the quest line and just stumble on the latter part of the quest. Again, though, I don't like that about Elden Ring, but Elden Ring players and From Software players do like that. So in that aspect, it's fine because like that's what their core player base like wants. So, you know. Also, I've mentioned this before. This dude is not in the Vita version. You can easily just walk to and from this area. And I know I mentioned this before again, but like the Vita version of this game is way easier. Like when they released this in the West, they like jacked up the difficulty because the game was like a cakewalk before. Yeah, but you skip parts of a quest entirely. Again, like the Elden Ring and the From Software games are built around playing it again. So like if you like the way they see it is that if you mess up a quest in your first playthrough, they're like, oh, I'll just get it in the second or on the next playthrough. Which like again, I don't think that's bad. Like you can play the game however you want, but it's just not the way I like to play games. Like when I was playing Elden Ring, I had like the interactive map opened up, and I was basically trying to like 100% as much as I could and just like check off all the different areas and caves and stuff. You learn what's happening in Gunia Wastelands. The damn veggie troops, I can't believe they're being so cruel at this moment. Thanks to your efforts, we know we're up to soldiers, super there, that's why I need one more thing. Our fellow warrior ShineGreymon is currently missing. Sounds like the veggie troops have captured that brave soul, but the location of their prison is unknown. Meaty troops, Commando, Omnimon seems to have found some intel. The oaf sees me as a rival and won't tell me. Please talk to Omnimon and get him to tell you where they've taken ShineGreymon. Omnimon won't fess up easily, but we're counting on you. I remember this. Omnimon is chilling by the bridge. Wonderful. Any other Pokemon Snap players? Do you guys remember when you took a good photo and Professor Oak would go, wonderful? Just me? Okay. Whew. Oh yeah, and Telemon. Oh, you're going to ask for the pillow, right? Alright, now Ogunia Wastelands is finally opening up. Oh no, okay, wait. Yeah, I can already do this. Oh no, right. I have to get past Grand Kawagmon first, I think. Or is it Hercules Kabuterimon? It's one of those two. I have to get past them first, then I can grab the thing. Oh, look at that! Giant red Vegemon. I haven't fought one of those before. Screwed up a Magic Teacher's quest in Dark Souls 3, but did correctly my second playthrough. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's usually just how you play. I think I'm going to do it, guys. I'm going to see who they transform into. I don't remember... So, I remember that when this game came out, Soup was nice enough to give me a file to make it so it doesn't play the copyrighted music in the opening menu. I think he did it for EXE as well, but I don't remember. We're about to find out. I might have to mute the stream. Used to time myself on how fast I could beat Pokemon Snap. I got to where I got most of the story in one try. Oh, that's right. He replaced it with this. with the OG Digimon theme. Actually, I think this is the next order version, so this makes sense. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, that's pretty predictable. That makes sense. Chat, who has a better design, Rosemon or Rosemon Burst Mode? And would you call Rosemon Burst Mode a recolor? Would that qualify as a palette swap? I kind of don't think so, but that's just me. Nailed it. Cool. Not really worth as much money as I was hoping. Also, those guys have a pretty good chance to drop chips, and they didn't drop one, which is upsetting. Burst is just a neon glow up? True. Looks a bit too much of the same for me. Yeah, I can see that. I wish they like changed the design a little bit. I think the colors are better on Rosemon too. So it's a little bit like, I don't know. I think it's fine though. I like the white rose theme. Oh, it's you, the newbie that buttered up Leomon and started hanging out around here more. What was that? You want to know where ShineGreymon is? Don't be ridiculous. The info I got by outwitting my rival Leomon by giving up the location of the meaty troops. You don't expect me to tell Leomon's gopher, do you? Or are you going to force it out of me? Alright, it's fine. Let's do this. Look at this tough guy. Think you can beat me? You'll regret this. There it is. There's the same theme. I really like with this game that whenever you fight someone who is in the original Digimon world, they play like this theme. Rebuffing Fight is the name of the song, and they have a different theme if it's someone who's like brand new to the game. Really, really cool like touch there. Oh, I give. Battle over. I'll tell you ShineGreymon's location. Head to the generator prison room. Apparently it's being used as some kind of energy source. Just can't believe I told you the info. I worked so hard to get. Now I'll never get ahead in the meaty troops. You're a tough one. I bet you're full of promise. All right, let's get along from here on out. Ogremon joined the city, and it only took one attempt this time. Nice. The thing I have to keep track of, because I got kind of bad with it, for the thumbnails for these videos, I've been adding the Digimon that I recruit to the city to the thumbnail as I go. The problem is, I think I missed a couple in like part 4 and 5. I think I got most of them though, but I gotta write it down. I'll just keep track of it when we get back to Digimon, and then I'll mark down who we got. It's dangerous in these parts, but that means it's my time to shine. I'm actually kind of a secret mission, right? I forget. Someone else has to start their mission before you can do Gurumon, I think. I think you can't get Hercules, Kabuterimon, or Rosemon until you finish this quest line as well. So we have to go do ShineGreymon. I think we're near the end for what it's worth. Also, what does Togemon need? Veggie troops are intelligent and pure. They'll never get along with those stupid savage meaty troops. That's rude. I guess that's just a normal ass Togemon. Just chilling. What is this camera angle? I am Woodmon, the Digimon in charge of the generator prison room. I cannot let anyone go past here without Lady Rosemon's permission. Get out of here right now. But do I have to talk to Leomon first? Do I have to fucking talk to Leomon first? I really like this area, and I think the plot of like the meaty troops versus the veggie troops is a very good bit. I think it's a very funny reason for them to be in conflict. It feels very like old school JRPG to me. But you know what else also feels old school JRPG is having to talk to someone first, even though you know where the next objective is. So, a little annoying. I think Gurumon's related to Wizardmon questline. That sounds right. I think so. I'm just like, come on. Whole questline is annoying back and forth. Yeah. It could be done a little bit better. This is what I mean, where it's like having like something in your menu that's just like an actual quest log where it's like, go here next. Like, that's not making the game too easy. It's just convenient. Like, I don't know why some games are just like so anti-convenience. But we'll see. Like, I think I had that problem with Cybersleep and Hacker's Memory as well. Is that sometimes you'd like wouldn't know where to go next, and you check your quest log, and they'd give you one line that would be like, you should try helping this person out. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm doing, but I don't know what else to do. Very strange game. Very strange games. We'll see if we ever actually get another Digimon game, so maybe I shouldn't complain. What if Digimon Survive was the last Digimon game to ever get released? Wouldn't that be like a little bit ironic with Survive in the title? Or is that just coincidental? Very bad at telling the difference between irony and coincidence. Oh, you learn where they're keeping ShineGreymon. You explain what you heard. ShineGreymon is being used in the generator prison room and you're being used as some kind of energy source. That's true. A massive amount of solar energy is contained within ShineGreymon's body. What are those veggie shoots planning to do with that energy? Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. It'll be too late by the time we figured it out. Please go to the generator room and rescue ShineGreymon. Security should be tight around there. Don't take too long. Be sure you're well prepared. Okay. Please don't jinx things. All right. It's not a jinx. It's just, you know, the state of the games industry is not at its best right now. Not to, you know, spiral into a hole here, but we are currently in a very strange time with the games industry where I feel like we're releasing some of the best games that we've seen in like a decade or decades, while also having more layoffs than we've seen in like ever in the game industry. Like, I feel like this is the most we've ever had layoffs in the entire like 30 or 40 year history of like video games. So like, you know, things are fine, but we'll see. I don't know that it's really affecting Japanese studios that much though. I don't think I've heard of any like Japanese studios getting layoffs though. Like I know Capcom just did the opposite. They're like, hey, come work for us. We'll pay you more than other people. Tax write-offs, am I right? I don't really want to talk about tax write-offs in the industry, if you can believe it. It might hit a little too close to home. I like how I'm just perfectly strong enough where I can just like walk past all these enemies. I forget, do I fight Togemon here right now? Or is Togemon later? Or did I already fight Togemon? Or is this just a random ass Togemon? Let's camp real quick. Oh, I'm gonna ruin my tent because I only had one durability left. I even thought about talking to Greymon and I just didn't do it. I just completely whiffed. Tent has become unusable. What a bummer. Well, I kind of came here just to like explore, but I ended up like just like progressing. So I guess we'll take that. Then you have Vanillaware under Atlas, who's just barely coasting from project to project. Yeah, they're doing they did Dragon's Lair, right? Is that what it's called? I like Dragon's Lair a lot. It's not my normal type of game, but I had fun with like the loot system, where you like go through a dungeon and at the end it like shows you all the loot and stuff you got. I thought that was very satisfying. And then they're doing what is it? Rainbow Unicorn. What the fuck is their name called? Unicorn Overload. That's right. It seems to be doing very well at least. I haven't played the demo yet. I hope it's good. I kind of want to give it a shot. But I'm going to wait for that, obviously. I'm a little bit busy with Rebirth. Also, why would anyone release like even like 2 weeks after Rebirth came out? Are you insane? Like, why would you do that to yourself? What about the Digimon charge the generator? You want me to give back ShineGreymon? How do you know about that? Because I can see him. He's right there. You didn't even put a curtain up. Well, wait, exactly how much do you? Like our plan to fire the Rose Palace laser using solar power stolen from ShineGreymon. Like about laying waste to the meaty troop Digimon in Ogunia Wastelands. You know about all that? You just told me everything. You alright? Well, now that you know our secret, there's no way I can let you live. Or leave. Yeah, I'm hearing nothing but good things, but yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with games right now. Like everyone is releasing them like back to back to back, and I'm like, I don't have time to play all of these games. It's not even like I'm skipping games. I literally just don't have time with like the games I am deciding to buy. Like I skipped Persona 3 Reload, and I'm like I'm gonna have to go back to it later. Wait a minute, I'll tell you about the real mastermind behind this. The one enticing Rosemon to raise the Ogunia Wasteland so we can develop the land afterwards. Bony Resorts, Myotismon. In that case, I can't stay here. Farewell. Myotismon's the villain. Hey! Man, I like ShineGreymon a lot. I think his design's a little bit busy, but I like the colors, and I like how it's like a very natural progression from RiseGreymon. I think it's a cool Digimon. I think Burst Mode is better, but I kind of like the yellow accents that ShineGreymon has. I wish he kept it in Burst Mode. But very cool Digimon design. I like it a lot. As far as Greymons go, I don't think it's my favorite. War Greymon is definitely the favorite for sure. I think Rise Greymon is probably my second favorite Greymon, but he's up there. Victory Greymon's pretty good too. I think I like it better than Emperor Greymon, but I just don't really like East Asian themes as much. Not that I don't like them at all. It's just that they don't really strike me as much as like kind of like just the pure sci-fi look. It's pretty impressive how Data Squad Agumon is such a clear remake of OG, yet all the Evos hit pretty well. None of them feel like bad copies. Yeah, exactly. Like, they're very clearly just based on original Agumon, but they all are just like different enough where they have their own identity, and I think that's pretty impressive. Oh, hey, did you save me? I don't know who you are, but I'm so grateful. Still, why did you come to save me in the first place? Shaky explains the situation. I see. Well, I've been captured. Such a fate has befallen the Zogunia wastelands. My body, something's wrong. Am I out of energy? Seems the solar energy in my body was drained by this device during my imprisonment. Now I get it. Those veggie troops fools mean you use solar energy to fire their laser. Not a lot of time before the cannon fires. Sorry to ask. Please return to Leomon. Ask for advice. My beloved Zogunia wastelands are in danger. I wish I could fight with you, but this body would only get in your way. Sorry I was ready if you rescued me, but it's like restoring peace of land. Please lend us your strength. Ah. I want to know how they captured him. Because I feel like the veggie troops are mostly just like they're mostly just champions, and ShineGreymon is, I think, the only mega in the Zogunia wastelands. Also, it's weird that this quest comes so late. I feel like this should have been Leomon's like first priority, because ShineGreymon is easily the strongest out of all of them. I guess Rosemon could probably take on ShineGreymon, because Rosemon's a data type, so they have the advantage. But who knows? We're never getting that backstory. They're never going to dive a little deeper into it. Alright, back across the bridge again. If you can believe it. Before I do that, I'm going to grab a couple of the resources over here before they respawn tomorrow. I still really think it's funny that I was just kind of taking a walk. And I accidentally ended up doing this, the story. I was just vibing. But I'll take it, I guess. I'm definitely like over level for this area, which I also appreciate. Yeah, I think this is one of the best, if not the best place to get Digi Starwood, which is why I try to make this detour when I can. There's a couple resources that are like really only found in like 2 specific areas or like 1 specific area, so the more you get it, the easier it gets later. It's kind of weird the resources don't drop from like battle or something. Also, wouldn't it be funny if you did a randomizer for this game and each like resource point like randomized like normal items into the randomization pool, that, or like just randomize all the resources between each other? That's what I mean. There's so many cool like ways they could make this resource or this randomizer fun if they just like if we'd like actually got one. But alas, I'm just an ideas guy. I don't know how to code or anything, so I have no idea how hard it would be to randomize this game. And I know that with Digimon fans, we're running on pretty much on the back of Sid Montague, so it's really just if he can figure it out. And I'm very grateful because I would not be able to do it. So I'm definitely not one of those people who is like, why can't they just make the randomizer again? I'm like, no, I assume it's hard. If they can do it, they will. And if they can't, then, you know, then we won't. It's fine. I'm a Digimon fan. I'm used to lowering my expectations. Just a little Digi humor for you guys. Speaking of lowered expectations, I want to thank you guys for coming out and watching the stream today. I think it's been cool. I like playing Digimon. It's fun to return to my roots. You know, catch up on things. There was this one post shortly after the report where there are now 10 mods. Yeah. We succeed in rescuing ShineGreymon. See, ShineGreymon must have been exhausted. That damn Rosemon. I think they plan to burn down all of Zogunia wastelands with laser. It's not that plan no matter what it takes, but just in case, let's evacuate Digimon around here. I'll stay here and direct things. Please head to their headquarters in Rose Palace and prevent them from firing that laser. Zogunia wastelands and the lives of all Digimon who live here are counting on you. Good luck. Medivh, thanks for having us, of course. And then there barely came out any later, did they? I don't remember that. I was kind of just going, haha, yeah, I don't remember there being, with there now 10 mods. All right, so Antilamon needs a pillow, so we need to beat Rosemon for that. Hercules Kabuterumon's guarding Rosemon, so we need to beat him for that. Oh yeah, I guess the veggie troops are stronger because they have Rosemon and Hercules Kabuterimon. So they've got 2 megas, and we only have 1. I also think it's funny that this could have been a situation where they were like, pick your side, and instead they were like, no, you're clearly on the side of the meat troops. Like, I wonder if this is a weird, like, quest line to do if you're a vegetarian. Just out here, just like, no, I actually hope the veggies win. Nice. You guys are very close. Please back away from the camera. Thank you. Bandai hates vegetarians? I was gonna say. I see. The thing is, I was gonna say like Bandai Gone Woke hates vegetables, but I'm like it would be the opposite. I feel like so. I'm like I don't know. I feel like the only way you can sell that story is like Bandai pushing the vegan agenda. Wokeness has gone too far. It's just so easy. It would be so easy to be a grifter. It is not hard to make these like thumbnails and these headlines. Just have like an angry person just being like, in the thumbnail, and just put like an X on like a carrot, and be like, vegans pushing their agenda. Like, can you like? It just makes me so upset. Like, it's so easy to make that kind of content. If I just didn't have these morals, if I was just a worse person, I could be making so much money on YouTube. Instead, I just play Digimon games. Why do I do this to myself? In a better world. Or a worse world, I guess, right? I'm just saying, like, if I was evil, like, if I was a bad person, I'd be really bad. Like, I'd be a menace. And the only thing stopping me is these damn morals my dad instilled in me. Why would he do this to me? It seems so easy. Yeah. But then I feel like I wouldn't be intellectually challenged. Like I wouldn't feel fulfilled. I'd feel like I was just kind of like dumping slop out, and I think eventually that would get to me. But it's fine. I like my little corner of the internet. I want to slowly, maybe not as slowly, just make it a bigger corner of my internet, but I'm enjoying my time here. As nut. Oh, I learned muscle charge. Probably not a move I want to learn, actually. I don't really like using the buff moves. Let's save before talking to... Oh, maybe I don't need to. Let's see. If I don't do well in this fight, I can just reload and just go to sleep. I forgot they did this. Oh, my throat. I think I said I wasn't going to do it in this playthrough, but it's been a while, so hold on. Let me get ready for this.
It is I, Hercules Kabuterimon. Beyond this point is Lady Rosemon's room. None may pass, and I shall soundly trounce you if you attempt to pass.
You won't trounce me, bring it.
Be warned that I am quite tenacious. I shan't be defeated. No harm shall befall Lady Rosemon.
I remember my original playthrough when I would do that voice every time one of the bugs talked. It was just like every time I did that voice, you could see my audio levels go from like, you know, kind of normal, just like a brick, just like really high. And I'm just like, it's just the damage I must have done to my throat doing that was very funny. You expanded your small corner and you impacted the Beyblade zeitgeist. I don't think I did. I don't think the Beyblade video got me any subscribers, if you can believe it.
Ugh, what was I doing? I see I was under Rosemon's spell. How embarrassing. I support neither the meat nor the veggie factions. I look forward to the day you end this conflict.
Man, I love Hercules Kabuterimon's design. I got the wrong bug. Grand Kuagumon's fine. He's better than Okuagamon, but I still think that Hercules Kabuterimon is just such a cool design. I didn't like him when I was a kid either. I kind of just thought he looked like a weird like bone beetle, but like as an adult, I'm like, dude, he's rad. He's cool as hell. Oh, I can't camp, so I can't sleep. I'll just go back, I guess. Or, damn it. Oh, I gotta keep. Oh fuck! I gotta write this down. I'm gonna forget. Let's find some spots. Here we go. All right, who's first? Hercules Kabuterimon makes sense. Hercules Kabuterimon. Instead of making new items in the business sector, that new shop. Oh, that's right. It opens a new shop. Woodmon. He went to the agriculture district. He sure knows a lot about fruits and nuts. Ogremon. There's so many Digimon in the Yukunia Wastelands. Went in the direction of the entertainment district. He said he had work, but I don't know if I believe him. Okay. That's it for now. Bum, 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 bum.
Good night.
Bum, 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 bum. Nick Zalis, next Beyblade Master. More unlikely than you'd think. Let's go to the restaurant. Who's got cheap food today? Not you. Not you. Oh, Saturday. Is nobody on sale on Saturday? No, not like this. All right, fine. I don't really think it matters what I feed them at this point. It just needs to be high satiety. Oh, that's right. There's Seraphimon's got some good stuff too. Catch of the day seems fine. That seems like good all around. Okay. I always liked Sneemon and Dynabemon, but they don't appear in any Digimon games I've played as playable. I think Sneemon is in Digimon World 2. I don't know if they're in anything else, to be honest. Could buy some more. Ooh, they're even more cheap today. Why would the price go down after I bought them? That doesn't make sense. I don't think you understand how the market works, Edamon. That's not supply and demand. Let's see. I forgot to grab the items. Let's grab these. I should probably store some items as well. I think both are in Dawn and Dusk, but they don't show up much. Yeah. Dawn and Dusk has a really good Digimon selection, especially for the time. But I just don't want to play Dawn and Dusk. I don't think it's good. Sorts. Which items do I have? When used on Omega, instantly digivolves to Imperial Digimon PM. When used on Omega, instantly digivolves to Omegamon. I mean, is there really anything stopping me from using these right now? Other than the prospect of unlimited power. Because I could. I think I do need that medium MP, actually. Okay. Yeah, I need to expand my inventory. Okay. I mean, since it's going to take me a while to unlock, it's going to take me a bit to unlock D&Age Evolution. I feel like it makes sense for me to do this now. Rex, you get to be Omnimon. Alright, Donna, you want to attack memories, but I don't think it ended up using much. Oh, that's true. So I think Omnimon was in the pre-order DLC for this game originally, and I think they added Imperial Digimon Paladin mode for the Steam and Switch release, I think. Someone can correct me on that. I don't think you normally got that this early. Omegamon, that's right, there he is. In all his glory. Nick, how's it going? Well, Luisa, we're on day 49, so it's not... It's going well. How have you been doing? I see you saw that I was playing Digimon and you sprang to life. Life of being a free type in Cyber Sleuth games? Oh, true. Also, that is a big sword. Alright, let's check your skills, friendos. You got Saint Ray and Buster Dive, and that's it. Alright, Poggers. Cool. You've got Buster Dive and oh, we can do a couple moves. We can do Hail Spear, or Fire. We'll do Fireball. Let's check their history. Let's see. Oh wait, does it not? Oh, it doesn't show me their history anymore. Oh, I am in the second generation. I thought I was in the first. Interesting. That feels like cheating, but I also don't care. I'm alright, I'm glad. Anything new and exciting happening in your life, Louisa? I wonder who they fuse into? No one. You can't fuse Ultras together. You can only fuse Megas. Or a Mega and Champion or above together. To be more precise. It's weird that Omnimon can fly, but Imperial Digimon Paladin mode has to walk. Aren't you made of Omnimon? Why can't you fly? That feels weird. I gotta plow the fields again. Just gonna eat into my time. Oh wow, that was actually a really good get for a free trip. Cupid's not bad either, actually. Survive most of the time, but I try to make it fun at least. That's all we can do. That's all anyone can do. I like how they say about an hour, as if it's not exactly an hour on the dot. Alright. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving and grooving. Edamon's thing is probably done by now, so I should just pop over there. I should also pop in here just to store some stuff. But I should also just sell it. I feel like I should sell a lot of this. Let me just do that. Oh, I haven't checked out the new store either. Alright, brother man, I'm out of here. Have a great stream, my dude. Catch you later. Or great one, Craycon. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Hope you have a great one. Woo! Alright. Let me sell this stuff first. I gotta repair my tent too. Because I keep forgetting. I forget about the tent constantly. Maybe I should have him grow cube meat instead. I don't know, like... Does anyone know anyone know off the top of their head like what the best item to like have the farm grow for like money? Like there must be like the best like cost, or because I know some of them take multiple days to grow, so like they're not easily the best, and some of them are cost are just like I don't know like the best one. I thought colorful meat was, but it takes 4 days and I think it sells for like 5,000, so I feel like there's a better ratio than that. Like, I think best meat takes 2 days, but it sells for, what, 500? So I don't know if there's something that's that's like 1 day and you can sell for 500. I think that would be better. 10,000 bits for a better tent. I'll do it. I got the money right now. Why not? I think I got scammed, but that's fine. I think I can buy more things from Edamon now, too. With my less money. Yeah, so you can buy rugs now. Cool. I think that's everything I need to do here. I kind of want to walk back to the Ugunia Wastelands, but I also don't want to walk back to the Ugunia Wastelands, so I think I'm just going to teleport. I feel like I wasted a lot of time by walking there last time. Oh, you're so far. I'll just do this one. Usually into fishing for money, but that doesn't really make for a good stream. Fishing's not bad. I kind of don't really fish though in this game. I know it's good for you. I just don't do it. I usually my money making strategy is the age old bully wear Garurumon strategy, For those who don't know, I don't know if I've done it in this playthrough. I think I might have. The best grinding spot in the game is the church in Boney Resorts because you can, because you can beat up the black Wergurumon who's like not too strong. And he gives, I think, 10,000 bits every time you beat him, which is a lot. But he also has for whatever reason, he's programmed to give like a bunch of stats. So if you have like a strong champion or like a strong ultimate, it makes sense to like get a bunch of stat gains by just beating the shit out of him because he'll give you more. It doesn't take as much time to fight him as it does to train, and I think at a certain level he'll boost all the Digimon stats by like 20 each and like by 2,000 or 200 for HP and MP. Basically just beat him, fight him, walk out, walk back in. The most effective way to do it is if you have like a super strong Digimon, like say Omnimon, and then like a baby Digimon. Or like a rookie, because like the rookie will technically be much weaker, so it'll be rewarded better when you beat it. But Omnimon can like one-shot it. That's the best way to do it. But there are other ways too. Slightly OP team, yeah. Well, I had the Digivolution items from you know, like you start with the game with it, and I was like, well, I don't have to use them, but I'm also like, if I'm gonna use them, it makes sense to use them now because we haven't unlocked all the ways to like make ultras yet, so I figure I might as well. Yeah, it's good for grinding for the final boss. Even true. I forgot that the final like string of battles in this game are pretty hard. I remember Sakuyamon in particular on my first playthrough just like beat the shit out of me. Just would basically do their special, 5 seconds would pass and they do their special again. Like just ridiculously strong. It's about time you showed up. You're the human siding with the meaty troops and mucking up my plans. Well, too late. The energy harvested from ShineGreymon, the lasers, ready to fire in the Yaguni wastelands. Those savage meaty troops and all the wastelands will go up in flames, but it's no fun firing it right away. I know, I'll give you one last chance. Fight me and try to stop me from firing the laser cannon. Well, that's nice of you. You didn't have to do that. You could have just beat me. Oh, I'll get rid of you before I take down those meat troop fools. Ba-da-dum-bam. Ba-ba-dum. Bam-bam-bam. The only problem with my team is that they just Digivolve, so their bonds aren't all the way up yet. They're Kazuna, if you will. Alright, here it is, chat. Here it is. The GOAT. This is one of, I think, 4 Omnimon you can get in this game. There's Omnimon, there's Omnimon Zwart, there's Broken, and then there's Alter B. You can't get the other Alter, which is weird. So glad I did the Platinum already, so when I played the Steam version, I didn't bother with the fishing the post game anymore. Yeah. It's not fun, but I'm gonna do it again, because I'm a crazy person. I can't be. If it's come to this, I'll hypnotize you. Gas doesn't work on you. I see the human and the partner. You triumphed, Tamer. As promised, I will stop the laser. It's not like I hate the meaty troops anyway. I could care less about winning this war. Thank you for stopping me. Being queen of this castle was fun, if only for a while. In exchange for this castle, I fell for that guy's smooth talk. Ah, this defeat feels like freedom. I'm so refreshed. Next, I'll try going to the city. I can't wait to see what awaits me in that new place. Oh, that guy? Give my regards to Myotismon the next time you meet, okay? So, if I remember correctly, isn't Myotismon not evil in this? Which makes this very weird. If I remember correctly, Myotismon is just kind of vibing in his castle. Maybe I'm confusing it. I know Piedmon's not bad in this one. You got Rosemon's favorite? Question mark. Virtual memory foam pillow. Okay. But yeah, I don't remember. I feel like Myotismon is just kind of chilling here. Maybe he is a villain. It's just been a while. I think Boney Resort is like the natural progression after this. So maybe we'll start checking that out. There's some better materials in Boney Resort as well. I think I must have already gone there because I think I have a couple quests. We'll take the long walk back to Leon. I really do wish that there was a mod where you can like jack up the speed. So instead of being like 1.4 times as fast when you're like sprinting, it could be like 2 or 2.5. Just like there's so much that just feels like walking. just walking. Yeah, I felt like they just abandoned the Rosemon plot. Yeah, maybe it was just like a weird translation thing where like they actually meant a different Digimon. Like they could have easily just said like they could have just said like I was just doing what that kid in the black jacket told me to do, and it would easily be the same effect. I don't know why they had to like make it weird. You got a useful sleeping aid, have you? Yeah, it's candy. A pillow, an object humans use when they sleep, huh? I lay it under my head like this. To think people sleep like... Oh, this fragrance, this is Rosemon's reputed hypnotic scent. Yes, this will certainly help me slumber. You have sound judgment, human. Ugh. Human wisdom, what an unfathomable thing. It seems I must continue to associate with all of you. You fucking freaker. Was that data in Telemon or virus in Telemon? I'm not very good at telling the difference. I am if someone tells me the difference, I remember it for a while, but I always end up forgetting. Telemon is kind of by bathwater. True. Stop Rosemon from finding the laser. That's amazing. Our long battle is finally over. Peace is once again returned to this land. All of this is thanks to your hard work. The meaty troops, no, all of us Digimon in the Ugunia Wastelands, thank you. You're truly the savior of all meat and our friend. Now that I think about it, former allies and enemies are working together in Floatia, aren't they? The battle between the meaty and veggie troops is indeed intense, but in a way it made us all stronger. In that sense, the battle may not have been for nothing. Yeah, of course I'll come help. Thanks, Leomon. I am done with Ugunia Wastelands. I think I've recruited every single Digimon here. Which is neat. Check that off the list. So I think... who's next? Yeah, I think I got everyone. So I think at this point, I'm going to Bonnie Resort. It just makes sense. Which means, you guessed it, chat, we're walking all the way back. Hopefully for the last time. There shouldn't be a reason for me to go back to that section of the Ugunia Wastelands. The fortress should just be done. I don't think there's even any good materials there, so I don't think we ever have to go back there. Can I bring up a pet peeve of mine about video games? Do we see how there's just like flaming stuff here? Assuming because like a battle took place and these are like... This is some of like the stuff that happened when like, you know, they got like attacked or whatever. But the war is over. And fire is not an infinite source. So anything that's like smoking like this, shouldn't it eventually just like burn out? And I feel like no game does that. I feel like games are very bad at just like making them just like not burn anymore. Like they don't understand how fire works. Like, I don't know. It's a very small pet peeve of mine, but I notice it in games sometimes. Like, I think it happened somewhere in Rebirth recently too, where it was like something got attacked, but it happened like a super long time ago, and I was like, shouldn't that not be burning then? What are your biggest gaming pet peeves? Where like this doesn't ruin the game or anything, but you just like it's just a nitpick that you guys have. You're in the digital world is programmed to burn forever. That could be it. Could just be as simple as that. Also, I forgot to go back to the builder and have him build something, but that's fine. It's all right. I think I was planning to play multiple Pokemon games tomorrow, but I think playing multiple games actually takes more out of me. I'm definitely going to finish out the game or the day today and play like more of the other two Digimon games we have scheduled, but I think tomorrow I might just go with my original idea and just play some Emerald Rogue for a couple hours, see if I do like 1 or 2 runs. I think I'll have more fun with that. I originally planned to do some like Bushidos, Pokemon Stadium. I don't know, I can still do it. We'll see how I feel when I wake up tomorrow. But I was like, every time I play multiple games in like one day, I'm like, oh man, I should do this more often. And then like, I'm like halfway through the day and I'm like, oh, I remember why I don't do this anymore. It's much more draining. There's so much like resetting. Low fences you can't jump over, even though it's clearly lower than your jumping height. Oh, that's a very good one. That's a really good one. Like, Or like something that blocks the path where you're like, can't I just walk around that? Ugh, the worst. I don't mind if they make it funny. Like, what is it? Pokemon, I think it's X and Y. Maybe it's Black. Yeah, I think it's Pokemon X and Y. Where you have to go somewhere and they're like, oh, you can't go that way because there's a bunch of breakdancers there. And I'm like, all right, fair point. Wouldn't want to interrupt their routine. Like, I think, doesn't Diamond and Pearl have one where there's like Psyducks with a headache blocking somewhere? And you have to like get like medicine for them or something? I feel like I vaguely remember that. I think I've only played through 4 once. So there's that. This doesn't really happen anymore, but I used to have a pet peeve with destroyable objects. This is a big thing in like older Grand Theft Autos, I feel like, where you would drive into something and there would be like a very small like bush or like a very small like tree or something, and you'd like hit it and it would fully stop your car in its tracks and absolutely wreck it, even though it shouldn't. Like, there's no reason for it to. Also, is this sign supposed to be floating here? Has this always been here? I feel like this just didn't load in the correct place. I feel like I'd remember that. No, maybe not. There's a couple other ones. I'm just gonna check all the houses here, just make sure I got everything I needed. Seal bushes GTA. I don't like how chairs and other objects go flying when you barely walk into them in Rebirth. Like, they have no weight at them all. Yes, that one doesn't really bother me that much, but I understand why it would. Because there's a couple times where I'm like, okay, like, fine, I guess. But I know what you mean, where it's like, because the physics engine lets you like interact with objects where you can like accidentally bump into them and stuff, there's like a little bit of realism there, but I feel like they overcorrect, and you'll like bump into a chair and it'll just be like, boom, just like fly off. Or the one that bothers me way more, where you'll just be like standing still talking to someone, and you're like, your AI partners would be like walking into like objects behind you, just making a huge amount of noise, and I'll be like, can you stop? Can you quiet down back there? I'm trying to have a conversation. This might be a little overkill for a ShineGreymon, but you know what? It's fine. This was such a fun way to make thumbnails when I played this originally. If you guys don't remember, when I made the thumbnails for when I played through this the first time, I would always try to capture someone as they were doing a special attack and use that as the thumbnail. So it was just like, it would kind of show like an action shot. But it was fun to like try and like collect images of like different special attacks so I could use them in the thumbnails. I can't really use that gimmick again though, because I've already decided on the gimmick for this one, which is just to add the Digimon I'm recruiting into the thumbnail, which, by the way, takes a while to do because I have to track down the images. I have to find an 8-bit version of them. It's a whole annoying process, but I think it's fun. I like having like a theme. Ooh, we got a giant toy Agumon over here? Hold on now. Also, I like the giant Digimon system. I think it's fun. You'll go into an area and randomly it'll just be like a giant Digimon that gives you better rewards. That's fun. That's a good addition. I think these guys are a pretty good way to learn more attacks too, because they usually have better attacks than normal. The Chocobo losing their momentum over a small rock is weird to see. Oh, in Rebirth, I have another kind of small issue, which is sometimes when you get on like a mount or like a Chocobo or something, you'll hit R2 to like try and sprint, and instead of sprinting, it'll just like start doing like a light jog, and then you have to hit it again to get them to sprint. I think that's a little annoying. It's only happened to me a couple times, and I'm sort of just like, all right, well, come on. We don't need to make this complicated. What are we doing? Ooh, good stat boost. He didn't give me a chip either. He did give me 9,000 bits though. That's not a small amount. I'll take that. Okay, so I don't think there's anything I have to do on the bottom of Boney Resort. Like, there's nothing I have to collect here. I'll check the graveyard one more time, because I don't know if there's someone like waiting for me there, but I feel like at Boney Resort I need to do like uphill is the next section. Also, apparently just like destroying the ShineGreymon population. What, 9,000? Rest in peace. Oh, you guys are getting kind of jacked up, actually. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, I had an idea, chat. Let me run it by you guys real quick. I think I wanted to, like, for one day, because I don't think this would be like a very popular day. This would be a very niche day. I wanted to do like playing a bunch of like Persona clones for like one day. So like play like the Trails of series, play like Tokyo Xanadu. What's that one? Eternites. That's the one that just came out last year that I only played a little bit of. I wanted to do like a couple different games and call it like Persona Clone Day, and then play like Persona 1 or 2. And just be like, can you believe how shameless that these clones are? They even called themselves Persona. I can't believe they weren't sued. The joke being that Persona didn't really start until Persona 3. But I know that would really, really piss off Persona 1 and 2 fans, so like I couldn't do it. I know I would do that, and then immediately I would get like the nastiest comments I've ever seen. Being like, people like you are the reason. I'm just like, oh, shut up. Shut up. So the idea is dead before I even do it. It would be funny if I like wanted to actively like annoy people, but not currently. I don't currently want to do that, so. Me, the Persona 2 fan. Have you actually played Persona 2? Like, I assume they're probably pretty good games. Otherwise, they wouldn't have gotten the funding to make Persona 3. I've just never, like, they just, for some reason, Atlas just doesn't want to remake them. What's the name of that one RPG? Callisto something? Callisto Protocol? It would be very funny though. Persona 2 is supposed to actually be good. Oh, interesting. It was that a PS1 game? Played P1, it's definitely a video game. PSP version's translated now? Oh, that's cool too. Did they like update the graphics and gameplay for the PSP one, or is it just like a port? PS2 and the PSP remake? Oh, PS1 and the PSP remake. Okay. Oh, it's remake too. Okay. I mean, that's actually enticing. I don't know that I would ever play it for the channel, because I feel like I don't know. I feel like when I try and take swings of like games that are popular, but games that I don't usually play, they usually just don't pan out. Like, I don't know. I feel like I've taken a couple risks like that before, and it just, I don't know. Like, that's the reason I never finished my Persona 3 portable playthrough. People were like pretty hyped for the first part, and then nobody watched like part 2 and 3 or 4, however many I did. So I just eventually gave up on it. I know Sean was very interested in it. Sean was the reason that I got a part 2 and 3 in the first place. I think I would have just left it at 1. Oh, I think you get a quest from someone somewhere else in Boney Resort. I think is it Where Garurumon? That makes you come back and check on ShineGreymon? Someone does. Like, so this is a really good grinding spot, but he's also kind of kicking my ass right now. Because it's all about your stats. Unironically, some rookies with the same stats, or some rookies with like slightly better stats would do a better job here than these two are. It's funny how this is like a boss fight, but when you're farming, you come here with actual babies. That's what I was saying. We were talking about this earlier, where it's like, this is the best grind spot in the game. Injured? How? I wonder if their bond is up enough to EXE. Oh, they can't EXE. That's right. I forgot. That's the trade-off for using Ultras, that they can't EXE. No Digigod water. No response. It's like it can't even see us. Okay. Do you think that you could have like made her model not have an idle animation if you were going to go that way? Like, make her look like a statue? Just so lazy. That's fine. Oh, Oh, I gotta write this down. Oh. Let's see. Leomon. I have to write this down for the thumbnail. Why did I give myself homework? Is it the Coliseum? Antilamon. Oh, Antilamon does go to the dojo. I thought they did. Man, I wish I could learn some better moves. Then I could, like, clear some of this stuff pretty easily. Rosemon. Nice. Nice, chat. We did it together. We got to 69 prosperity. Nice. Alright. Let's expand my inventory space first. I've put that off for a while. Actually, the best thing I could... Oh, I need one. Ugh. The best thing I could do is get this one right now, because that would make it so that when our Digimon eventually die, they retain more of their stats. So I'm going to try and make a mad dash to that one. Then I'll focus more on training and evolving, I think. And then I'll start getting some of the quality of life stuff. Because, oh, and learning type would be good too. There's a lot of these that I kind of prioritize more than others because, oh, I can get more money too. That might be good. There's so many like small abilities I can go for, but like I'm trying to save for the big ones. There's kind of like a priority list in my head of like which ones I should go for first. So, let's eat at the restaurant, guys. It's been a minute. Also, I should check the builder after this. Oh, I mean, it's almost nighttime. I might as well just stay in the town. I always prioritize the guard skills. People always say that. And people always say that, like, you need to guard in this game to, like, progress. And I don't guard at all. I just don't do it. I just, I try and get more stat gains instead so that they just don't take damage in the first place. I think I guarded a couple times in my first playthrough, but, like, I just don't use it. People, I think it's weird that people are like, you need guard to beat these fights. I'm like, no, you don't. Just get better. It's that easy. Just train harder. Follow Goku's advice. Just train. All right, let's see. I'm missing a lot of materials. I still need a bunch of great wood. I don't remember the best way to get great wood. Restaurant could be kind of easy. I have enough Digiacid. Digiacid is not too hard to find. I think you get it from the power plant. Stock market, also not too hard of an upgrade, but I just don't really need to. Ooh, the field should be good. I should prioritize that, actually. Oh, and the dojo would be pretty good, too. Oh, but they both take... Oh, no, okay. They take different materials. Yeah. I'd like to upgrade the treasure hunter, but I can't find any black Digizoid. Yeah, so let's go with the field first. Field's pretty important. I think Greatwood you can find in Bunny Resort. Well, great news. That's where I'm going. I don't actually have to do anything here yet. I guess I could get some quick training in. There's not much else I can do because the day's about to end. I kind of need to sleep in town. Oh, I can try and remind myself what Antilamon does. Oh, that's right. Antilamon makes it so you can, I think you can pay them in Digivolution items, and they'll reveal, like, one requirement for Digivolution a day, but I don't really care about that.
Training time.
Training time indeed. What stat should I increase for you guys? Oh, man. We'll use strength. Hit a little bit harder. Alright, I know you guys are tired, but luckily you're about to go to sleep.
Now then. Well, good night.
I forgot how anyone sleeps standing up. Alright. I know you guys are hungry. You're always hungry when you wake up.
Here you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. This might actually be a good point to leave off. We've been going for about almost 2 hours, but it kind of flew by, to be honest. We can go to Boney Resort next time. Let me just like kind of get myself prepared a little bit. I still have plenty of items. I can probably put some items away. Let me grab the food from the field if I can. Oh, I forgot that ultras like don't sleep. they basically ultras will like go to bed at midnight and wake up at 6, which is funny because that's not true. I was gonna say that's not how I sleep. That's not how I sleep at all. I go to bed at like 2 or 3 and then wake up at like 8 or 9 most days. Yeah, let me grab all my daily items and stuff. Getting tired, so I'm gonna sleep. Laters. Have a good one, Sarv. Enjoy the rest of your night. Sarv, what time is it over there? Just curious what time you go to bed here. It's only about 6 p.m. here, which would make it, what, like 11 over there? It's kind of early. But I'm also a crazy person when it comes to sleeping, so don't take my advice at all. I worked overnights for 8 years. I was gonna say 8 hours. I worked overnight shifts for 8 years. Don't come to me about advice on sleeping. I'm not an authority. I'm an authority, but also in like the worst way. Like I give bad advice. Oh, potato. Almost midnight? That makes sense. Get some good rest, Sarf. I will be here tomorrow. Oh, these are daily. Okay, I guess best meat is the best one for profit because you can get at least 2 and it's daily. Yeah, this is a good one. That makes sense. I don't know if there is a better one for profit, but best meat seems pretty reliable. Okay, let me just save, I guess. We'll wrap up. Chat, I'm not going to do a poll. Just kind of shout out your answer. Do you guys want to see Digimon Data Squad next, or do you want to see more Digimon World 2 alternative? Help me decide what we play next. Also, YouTube, thank you for watching Digimon World Next Order Part 6. Having a lot of fun. I'll keep an eye on the mod. I'll link the mods in the description. Like I said, for more instructions on how to install them, if you scroll to the bottom of the descriptions of the mod of like most of the mods, they'll like link to the page where you can like get like the mod installer thing and stuff like that. You have to figure out a little bit of it, but like all the instructions are pretty clear. So please don't ask me how to install the mods. I can't walk you through it. I'm sorry. But give it a shot. Yeah, if you guys, I kind of say this at the end of all my videos, but since I'm doing 4 different Digimon games, I kind of want to know which ones to prioritize today. So let me know what you're enjoying the most. Would you want to see more Next Order? Do you want to see more Digimon World 2 Alternative? Do you want to see more? Do you want me to finish Digimon Adventure so we go all the way through Season 1? Do you want me to play Digimon World Data Squad some more? Do you want me to play Digimon World Dawn because you don't care about my mental health? Let me know. And, you know, try and help me decide what I play next. But that's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. We're switching to the next game.